Hello.
David.
Elon.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Well, here's how Jewish I am. I am on my way to pick up bagels, to take them, and to go to the Catskills.
That's pretty Jewish. I don't know if I have you beat
It's
though.
like literally, I'm doing an interview with a Jewish journalist while on my way to get bagels and cream cheese before I hit the road to go to the Catskills. Like seriously, there's nothing. I don't. Maybe at the same time, like I had a moil doing my bris while I was driving, talking to you, getting the bagels. Then that would be the most Jewish thing. But I just realized that I'm like, I cannot believe that this is what it's come to.
Well, you're not just talking to a Jewish, journalist or blogger or whatever you want to call me, but I am in Israel, the land of the Jews.
Oh wow!
Wait, it gets better.
It's almost Shabbos.
It gets better. Yeah, it's almost Shabbos. Shabbos is in another hour and a half.
Great.
But not only am I in the land of the Jews, but I am in Hadassah Hospital in Ein Karim,
Oh wow!
and my wife's about to
Why?
give birth.
Oh God! The B'Shah Tovah and a pre-Mazel Tov.
And it's a boy, and there will be a bris.
Oh, that's hilarious. This is the most Jewish conversation in history.
Yeah, the Chagall windows.
You must write this.
The Chagall windows are right around the corner. Everybody's running around here getting ready for Shabbat. I mean, this is, and Hadassah, of course. I mean, what could be more
my
Jewish than
God.
Hadassah ladies?
I know babies being born are important and all, but I got a show to promote.
Right, exactly. So, first of all, tell us you're going to be performing at the Just for Laughs
That's
festival.
very exciting and good for you. That's very cool.
Thanks, man. So you're going to be performing at. Yeah, it's my first.
Wow, I have four. Yes, I am performing it Just for Laughs.
In Montreal, the land of the best bagels in the world.
Well, that's what they think. But anyone that's from New York knows the truth. And I'll just
I don't deny any of that. There are people in New York that like their bagels to be bread shaped like a donut, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. People eat at McDonald's every day. I don't begrudge them that, right?
Are the bagels in Montreal delicious? Of course they are. But, you have a big New York to Montreal bagel competition. I wish you'd do that. Someone's got to finally get the last.
It's been done. It's been done. Montreal Bagels have won, and
Oh, really?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Were the judges Canadian?
No, the judges were American. And you know as well as I do, I mean, the hottest bagels in New York right now are Montreal-style bagels, right?
Wow, I didn't even know that because I live in LA. They have the worst bagels. They have the most schlock bagels you can imagine.
You can go to the grocery store and get Lender's. What?
Yeah, exactly. That's
The only difference between Lender's bagels and New York bagels is Lender's are frozen for your convenience.
That's funny. But this is my 11th time doing the Just for Laughs festival, but it's only my second time ever doing a one-man show there.
Wow.
And the first time I did it, it was called Elon Gold, half Jewish, half very Jewish. It was a sold-out run. We had to add shows. By the way, get your tickets now, Jews. And you have to threaten. You have to threaten them, or they won't buy tickets. You have to tell them it will be sold out, or they're going to be like, we'll get tickets, yeah, there. We'll go there, and we'll buy a ticket. Like, no. It's going to be sold out. Don't wait till the last minute.
No doubt.
Right?
So what's the date of the show?
So I'm driving and you're in a hospital, but it's Monday to Thursday. It's like, I want to say July 24th to the 28th, but the calendar might say it's the 25th to the 29th. So whatever Monday to Thursday, July 23, 4, 5 is, that's when it is.
We'll stick that in, no problem. So here's the question,
Yeah,
obviously.
calendar, yeah. It's Monday through Thursday, yeah. It's 4 nights.
4
shows
nights.
Only, 4 nights only, that's it.
And get to take, even though it's 4 nights, get tickets because it will be sold out.
100%. There is no doubt. It's already, so no, it's not already sold out, but it's selling very well.
Thank God, thank God. So here's the question.
Thank God.
Here's the question. I mean, it comes up in all art forms that are designated somehow Jewish. I mean, what is Jewish comedy? Is it anytime a Jewish guy goes up there and says something funny, is that Jewish comedy? Is it comedy that's like themed with Jewish stuff, or is it or what? Or do you have to be Jewish to do Jewish comedy? I mean, what is it about?
Yeah. I don't think. First of all of comedy is Jewish.
All of comedy is Jewish.
All of comedy is Jewish. I don't care if you're Irish or black. Comedy is Jewish. I think
Like nuclear physics.
No.
All nuclear physics is Jewish.
But like a guy like Seinfeld, who just we'll say last night. It was 2 nights ago, but last night sounds better. Who just last night I had to follow on stage because he bumped me at the Comedy Cellar in New York City. I was at the Comedy Cellar and ready to go on, and then Jerry shows up, and what's Jerry? When the king is in the building, you got to step aside, let the king do his business. But it was very nice. We chatted before he went on, and then he went on, and then I had to follow him. And of course, my opening line was, "You lucky people, what a night, Jerry Seinfeld, and now me."
You can say that Jerry Seinfeld opened for you. I mean,
yes, and then I did say that. I said I want to thank Jerry for opening for me, and then I said, first you had Jerry Seinfeld, now you have the Jewish Jerry Seinfeld. It's an old joke I used to do because, that's how sort of more Jewish my stuff is. As Jewish as Jerry is, his stuff is not Jewish. It's not.
right. He never makes jokes about Yom Kippur.
Never.
And there's so many jokes you can do about Yom Kippur.
Mentioned it.
Right.
Well, and oh my God, I've got 4 of them. I don't even think he's mentioned it. And then it was the one Seinfeld where they addressed it with the dentist. And Seinfeld episode. But he doesn't talk about it.
Is it because Middle America is still uncomfortable with Jews? Like you got, like the Goldbergs, right? You got a show about a Jewish family that barely touches on Jewish stuff.
I don't think that's it. Although that's probably in the subconscious, deep in his psyche. I think he's just so interested in minutia and the day-to-day life and the little idiosyncrasies that we have and the study in human behavior, that's what he cares about more than anything, more than his Jewish identity. And
not that he doesn't care about his Jewish identity. I mean,
No, it's not that he doesn't care. I don't mean that at all. It's what he cares about. It's what he cares to talk about. It's what he cares to make fun of. He would rather make fun of, the daily minutia than mincha.
Right. So did we become funny?
He'd rather make fun of minutia than mincha. What?
So did we become
daily minutia than davening mincha? What's that?
You can write that down.
Yeah. What's that?
So did we become funny to cope with Cossacks and pogroms?
Yeah, say the other thing is on that topic. Stand-ups talk about what they care about and also what bothers them. A lot of stand-up is what's bothering us, and what bothers Jerry is other people and their little human behaviorisms that irk him.
And what bothers Elon?
Anti-Semitism. That's why I'm doing a one-man show called Elon Gold Pro-Semite. Because that's exactly why. Because that's what's bothering me right now. The the anti-Israel sentiment out there is bothering me, and that's a big part of my show. And you got to talk about what's bothering you. Now, the problem is with me and with this show is nobody cares about the Jewish struggle because the perception is, people care about the black struggle, of course, but the perception is that Jews are thriving and doing quite well for themselves. But, the only people that think that Jews are struggling are Jews.
Right.
That's it. Everyone else thinks we are at the top of our game. Nothing could be wrong with us. But we know that, what are you talking about? Jews are struggling there are many Jews struggling financially. There are Jews in Europe struggling for their safety. Israel. No one wants to hear about the struggle of Israel.
Well, that's why I love reading. That's why I love reading anti-Semitic literature, because in that literature we control the world, we control the banks, we control Hollywood. It's great news.
Exactly right. So exactly. You say so. Everyone knows we control Hollywood, right? How come this Jew hasn't gotten a decent acting role in the last 4 years?
Well, talk to your agent. I can't help you with that. Sorry.
It's either because I'm not a very good actor,
or maybe you're too Jewish. He's too Jewish.
Yeah, or maybe I'm either. Well, that's the thing. I'm either too Jewish or not Jewish enough. I've heard from both from casting directors. But the point is, that whole thing, and I have a whole thing about Hollywood and about minority hires and how I'm not considered a minority. That's a whole chunk of the show. But again, nobody wants to hear a gripe about a Jew that can't get work in Hollywood when the perception is that Jews run Hollywood. And especially when it comes to Israel. I mean, Kal Vachomer. Israel?
Talmudic.
Yeah, I pulled that one out for you.
Kal Vachomer.
Talmudic reference. Yeah, when it comes to Israel, the entire world thinks that Israel is thriving and is strong, and just because it happens to have a strong military and economy, that doesn't mean Israel isn't in a daily struggle and fight for its survival. But they don't see that part. That doesn't mean that if Israel let its guard down for 1 minute, it would all be over.
Oh, dude, and I'm sitting here in Israel, and you're kind of bringing me down here. Say something funny now.
No, but the truth is that's the reality, and the analogy of it is it's like a person, who's thriving in business and has a great family and a nice house, but he has cancer. On the outside, he's got a great life, but on the inside, he's got cancer. And Israel has cancer, and it's always had cancer, and it's always been fighting cancer. And, so to me, that's how I see it. From my perspective, I see Israel as, the thing that really needs help and has to fight for its survival. But everyone else here. So my point is, they don't want to hear it, but I'm going to tell them anyway. And the last thing I'll say, and because I got a slew of these, and you got a baby to give birth to.
Right.
But it's very interesting that there are the top two female Jewish comedians right now are Sarah Silverman and Amy Schumer, right?
Right.
And if you watch their specials, when they talk about the struggle, it's not as Jews. It's as women.
Right.
When they talk about, again, I said stand-up is what bothers you, what's bothering you. What bothers them is not what bothers them about being Jewish. It's what bothers them about women and how there's still not equality and pay equality and then there's still abuse and all, that and then men are telling women what to do with their bodies, and that's their struggle. That's what they want to talk about. Sure, they identify themselves as Jews, but that's not what they're talking about. I'm the guy.
That's their kampf, right?
Struggle.
That's their kampf.
Right. But I'm the guy talking about the Jewish struggle, and I think I'm the only one. In fact, David Suizo is the editor of the Jewish Journal.
I know him
the
well.
only guy out there that's doing this, that's really hitting it head on, and about anti-Semitism and anti-Israel, and that's what this show is. But I will say this: non-Jews will love the show too, because funny is funny, and
Funny is funny.
you don't have to be Jewish to enjoy the show, but it helps. I think that's, by the way, that should be the tagline. You don't have to be Jewish to enjoy the show, but it helps.
We'll tell that to the Just for Laughs folks.
Yeah. I should also have a warning label. Some material may not be suitable for Gentiles. I hope that gave you enough stuff, but I do have to go to my other thing and pick up the bagels.
And the schmear.
And the schmear.
Don't forget the schmear.
The Shatova, Mazel Tov, good Shabbos. And,
Thank you.
Be in touch and make me look good.
I will do my best. Stay out of trouble. Don't beat up anti-Semites on the street.
I will.
And we'll see you in Montreal.
Thanks, Dave. Thanks. Oh, you're to be there? Good.
Well,
right, thanks, Dave.
someone from Jewlicious will be there.
Good. All right, cool.
All right.
Thanks. Good luck over there.
Thanks, man.
Good, thanks. Bye.
Bye.